Oh, welcome back. So I've drawn a few little circles on, and I just need to put a dot in that one in various places. I probably won't do them all, but I'm just going to do a whipped wheel is the first one I'm going to do. So I'm going to come up and make my spokes. So I just feel like this is like a you need an odd number, but I don't think you do for this. I think that's more like a woven wheel where you need an odd number, but I don't know why I feel like I do. So I'm going to come all the way up again. I've just been on a mission with Harvey, my son, to the local Wicks, which is a DIY store here in the UK, to get some aluminium angles, metal things to mount his solar panels onto the roof. Roof of his camper van. For those of you who are new, my son purchased a large van and has decided that he's going to convert it into a camper for him and ready to go wandering around the countryside. So you can go whichever way round you want, but I like to use the eye of my needle and go under 2 and back over 1. So then we're under 2. So it's like a back stitch. And you can put as many spokes in as you like. I was right, you don't need an odd one. I don't know why I was thinking he did. It's very easy to get confused. Oop. Try not to get it stuck under there. The reason I use the back of my needle, the eye end, is because you tend to spike the thread or split the thread or the fabric. It just makes life a little bit easier. Or if you've got a thicker needle with no point, depending on what thread you're using, of course. You probably can't see this very well, but it like creates a raised ridge on each spoke. But the closer together they are, the better, because they don't tend to go distorted in shape around, because you're actually not anchoring it down only on your spokes. So you sort of tend to go off on a different, so just need to, let's pull that in. Just need to make sure your spokes stay the same. You might not be going over your stitches like I am, my previous stitches. So you might not have the problem of trying to avoid picking up that chain stitch. I'll just put that over there. Now you don't have to go all the way to the end, you can leave the spokes showing. Some of them I will, some of them I won't. But they start to look a little bit like limpets. And if you pad out in the middle, you can make them come to a point, which I'll try and do. I'll try and show you somehow. Not on this one. I use an easier thread to. The only problem with this is a thicker thread's better, because you could be going round and round and round and round and round for quite some time if you use a thin thread. I'm trying to avoid getting my arms in the way of the camera. So I'm going back under that one, under that one. Back up. So I'm sort of just trying to tuck them up, back under that one. Reggie's got small dog syndrome. Every time a big dog walks past the front of the house, he has to tell them off. It's so annoying. I try not to let him bark too much, but it's a dog thing, isn't it? It's natural. Right, keep going. Just keep on going until you come to the end of your spokes. I mean, I think I've got some spokes that aren't as long as others by the looks of it. These look shorter, don't they? And of course, the tighter you pull, the tighter your spokes will be. Probably just go around once more. Can do this with anything, any ribbon, wool, anything you've got to hand really that you want to use. It's always better. God, yeah. It's always good to use metallic threads with this, because you're not actually going backwards and forwards through the fabric, so you're not your thread doesn't disintegrate quite so readily. Oops, then I fell over. I'm standing up doing this because it's just makes life a little bit easier. Right, I am going to go back down under that one, and then I think I'll finish by just going down underneath. It'll look good when it's not got the oh my gosh, the water marker. So I'm just trying to, just wondering whether or not to do another. No, I think that'll do like that. Just gonna snip that off, and I'll try and show you I'll have to come, oh, I think I'll come down here and do it. Oh, doodle-doo. Let's just find some thread that's thickish. Oh, that's quite nice. I think I'll do 2 strands of that in a different colour. I think I'll go with like a brownie colour or a darker green. That'd be nice. That one. Or that one. Let's go with that. I've just thrown everything out. I'll go with that. I think that might disappear into that one. What have we got? I'm going to go with that one. Let's go with that. They're similar thickness, yeah. Not that it really matters. So I'm just going to make a double thread. Oops. Oh gosh. This is the problem. I get to be all fingers and thumbs. Come on, come on. Right, where are we at? Right, okay. Let's find a needle. Thread up. Wonderful. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do this one down here, just make sure that you can just see it. Just, where are you? There, yeah. So I'm going to put the spokes in. I'm going to do 6. Oh, actually, I'm going to pad it out a little bit so it raises it up. Let's find something to pad it with. Let's just have a little bit of, get a bit of fibre. I get some fibre and roll that up, I think. If it won't roll, just give it a bit of a spray. If you've got fibres, you know, like roving for felting, wet felting, needle felting, that kind of thing. Might be a bit big, that, actually a bit big. Let's just cut that off. Yeah, perfect. I'm just going to pop that down. So what I'm doing is I'm going to come back over the top just to secure it. Make a little hump. I'm going to do a few more stitches backwards and forwards. Middle, so I'll actually have 8. I'm just going to try and get that central. I'll have 8 spokes this time. Then what I'm going to do is see. I'm going to come up, try and come up central. Try not to get all your. And then I'm just literally going to do what I did there, but it'll be standing up over the. So I'm going to come back over. Oh, hang on. Back over the top. Use the back of your needle. Am I going backwards? Which way am I going? I'm going that way, aren't I? Yeah, for some reason I'm going the opposite way than I want to, but hey ho. Back under one. Mind, I've got 2 threads, so I'm making my life difficult. And also got these eyelashy things that want to come. Let me just organise my threads. Sometimes it's easier just to damp a silk thread. Straighten it out a bit. It's been on those little straws, it seems to twist. Don't use beeswax on the silk, because it just flattens it. Flattens the colour. Oh, I'm getting myself into a right old pickle. Come on, that's it. Try to show you something different, and I'm just, because I'm going the wrong way around, I'm going, oh my gosh. I'm going to have to actually go the other way. I just can't. My brain won't let me. That's it. Okay, so I'm coming up. Just wouldn't do it, would it? And then I'm going to go under that one. And back over, under the next one. I'm making life really difficult for myself because I've done it with the eyelashes. Back over. Let's use this laying tool. Let's use that. Keep that out of the way. I might even trim that bit. Maybe not. So back. Under that. Try not to get your fibres in your needle. Keep going. You might be better off using a bit of felt or a bit of fabric if you've got that to hand. It's just that I just had this literally to hand. So under. Once I get round, first one will be fine. And I've cut some fibres. I'm definitely not making life easy for myself. Under 2. So back over 1. Under 2. Pull it up to the, get rid of that out of the way. Back over 1, under the 2. Over 1, under 2. Just try and tweak them in a bit. I might have to have a sip of tea for the stress. Oh dear me, why? Why did I do this? Why did I do it here? If I'd have done it, I could have done it somewhere far simpler. But no, That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Oh dear. I feel like I'm taking you all on a journey with me there. Back under one, under both, two. Oops, now I've pulled it under that. Come on. Let's leave that out of the way. I bet you're there, sitting there at home going, oh, stress. I mean, it's supposed to be meditative stitch. I'm not sure it is. I think it's giving me a... Now, in all fairness, if I wasn't on here, I wouldn't be making such a meal of it. When I'm coming around this side, it's fine. Apart from I keep catching that in. Just get rid of a bit more thread. Yeah, you sort of get into a rhythm, and then I've got to come under that. Ouch. Stab myself. Be careful not to stab yourself at the end of your thread, needle, pushing it through like I just did. So, you get the idea. I've sort of got a dome going on. Again, this is just a variation on a theme. You don't have to do it. You might be looking and thinking, oh my goodness me, I'm not doing that. But like I say, you do your thing. So I will keep on going round and round and round. I won't not under that one. No, not yet. Not gone back. I won't make you sit and watch me because I might be swearing. There might be a lot of swearing involved. Like I say, the meditative stitch thing might be going out the window here. I'm sort of giving you a bad example, I think. Setting a bad example of it, because I'm doing it in the most awkward place you could imagine. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to finish this off. I might do another couple. Maybe one more. I won't. I'll have a look when I finish this, how I feel, and then I'll come back and we'll do a different version of a wheel. So again, as always, if you like what you see, and I'm not stressing you out too much with this one, give me a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please subscribe, and if you've got any comments or words of support, all accepted gratefully. Thank you, and I'll be back soon. Bye bye.